Good morning, this is Marcus Brown bringing you today's market update. We start with Brexit news, as key figures within the city grow ever more frustrated by the disparity of approaches being taken within Whitehall. It has been indicated by a number of sources that whilst Philip Hammond and his Treasury team remain sympathetic towards the square mile, the same cannot be said for the Brexit Department and the Department for International Trade. Whilst many senior figures within the city credit the Treasury with having an understanding of how the city works and the revenue it generates, the Brexit Department is said to be more concerned with immigration than securing business access to markets outside the EU. Concerns continue to mount that the Brexit Department, led by David Davis, simply do not have the firepower and know-how to act as the voice for the financial service sector. Keeping with the Brexit theme, top entrepreneurs at the head of some of the country's hottest startups have urged the government to keep migration flows constant in order to maintain access to the talent and skills on offer within Europe. 50 startup business leaders, including Zoopla boss Alex Chesterman and co-founder of fintech unicorn Funding Circle, Samir Desai, put their names to an open letter encouraging the government to consider the impact of Brexit negotiations on Britain's multi-billion-pound digital economy. Yesterday saw the UK's consumer price index for September announced, hitting 1% inflation, a 0.4% increase on August CPI. That signals the highest rise since November 2014. Experts have warned that in the coming months, consumers will be hit with higher prices following the pound's demise since the referendum in June, with many analysts expecting a fall in consumer spending to follow. We return to Deutsche Bank, where the German lender is preparing to bring the axe down on its operations in the US amid fears the bank may collapse. Bosses have already announced that some 9,000 job cuts, yet a further 5,000 layoffs are expected within its US operations. In indices, the UK 100 closed 59 points up at yesterday's close, but is currently trading down at the open this morning. The Germany 30 finished 102 points up yesterday, whilst the France 40 witnessed a 46.3 point rise. Both are trading down at today's open. In corporate news, estate agent Foxtons' revenue for the 3 months to September was £37.5 million down from £43.5 million in the same period last year. The company said this reflected a continuation of reduced activity in the London property sales market. Hotel Chocolat has reported a 12% revenue growth to £91.9 million in its preliminary results. The company, which floated on the London Stock Exchange this year, reported pre-tax profits of £8.2 million, up from £2.9 million. Consumer goods giant Reckitt Benckiser believes it is on track for a strong 2016 after it reported a 2% like-for-like revenue growth to £2.6 billion in the third quarter. In upcoming data, 9:30 a.m. UK average earnings data from National Statistics is announced. 10 a.m. sees EU construction industry output figures from Eurostat released. At 1:45 p.m, John Williams, President of the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco, gives a speech, and at 3 p.m, Bank of Canada will announce its interest rate decision. Thank you for listening.